Alright, hello, this is Damien Gasset back here, and in this video we're going to talk about the basic and advanced features of link control. Now, just before we go into all that, just be aware that link control is an ever-evolving and ever-developing software. We're going to be continuing to add more and more features as we go, so some things might change over here, but these basic features are going to be included for lifetime. Okay, nothing will change on that end. So what is link control? Just like a little introduction, it's basically came out with the vision of having full control over your links, your traffic, and your retargeting. So here before this we were using other softwares out there that did multiple things, but we had to use multiple softwares to get all the to get done everything we wanted, right? And so we had to use a few softwares instead of an all-in-one software, which is why link control was born. Okay, so here the link control, first of all, you have full control over where you redirect your traffic. So at any point, if you're sending traffic via one of your control links and you're advertising the control link, you can at any point change the backend of that link and be able to change all that traffic and redirect it somewhere else without having to wait for Facebook to approve your ad again because you changed the link. Okay, so that is the first part. Now the second part is it allows you to append any single tracking variable that you send from Facebook or from Google or from whatever UTM tracking variables, or just specific variables like this that go after the question mark. When you place them on your ads, that will send right through this link all the way to your landing page for analytics purpose. So when you tick this, every single thing that it will append every single parameter to the outgoing URL string that your visitors land with. So if they land on the control link with a specific tracking variable, the control link will append that tracking variable to the landing page later on as well. So you can include the header and footers of your website if you want to do some branding of your website, and you always want to keep that during the redirect. Okay, so that is something you can include. And then right here is where the power works. Okay, and we're right now here under the global settings. Okay, these, when you set these, they are set by default for every single control link you create. Okay, so right here under Facebook, you just need to type in that specific pixel right here, that when you're creating a retargeting audience on Facebook, you just add this number and it will append that, and we will fire the retargeting pixel through that control link. So we'll create that in a bit, so just to show you. The same thing on ad roll. If you do any retargeting on ad roll and you create your first retargeting audience, you'll get a smart pixel. When you set up the smart pixels, you'll get this code. So you need to take these two numbers right here and place them right in here. Okay, same thing for perfect audience. Perfect audience, when you create you get the code right here, the site tracking tag, you're gonna take the site ID and you're gonna place that one straight into, you see it's right down here as well and all the way. So you're gonna take that ID and you're gonna place that into right here. Okay, then on the site scout, when you create your retargeting audience, you also right here under audiences, when you create a new audience right here and you create that one, you get this little tracking string here, and you need to put that one in there under Site Scout. Google AdWords, when you create your AdWords account, your AdWords remarketing tag, right there, there is this little code right there that you put into this space right here. The same thing for Twitter now as well. Twitter, when you create your conversion tracking settings or retargeting, for retargeting, there is the tracking pixel has this little ID here is what you're gonna add straight in there. So, and if you have any custom retargeting snippets, you can add it straight in here and drop that JavaScript in there. So what's gonna happen when you do this is when you create one control link, that is gonna fire, that control link is gonna fire all these pixels so that you can build huge remarketing audiences on all platforms all at once. Okay, so I encourage you to add every single one of them and then start creating retargeting audiences on every single platform. Of course, when you're creating, when you put that pixel in there, for example for Facebook, you need to make sure that you set every single retargeting audience on Facebook that when you set the link or the URL, the visitor has to visit in order for the tracking pixel to fire and to put that person on the retargeting audience. The link you need to put under the retargeting the website custom audience on Facebook is the control link and not the landing page link. Okay, but we'll show you that in a bit. So right there, once when you're sending traffic through these, you can also put whatever image or anything you want here and a message to show to all the people that are clicking on your links while they are being redirected. And we also have some loading images that you can choose. So let's take this one for example right here, and we're gonna now actually save settings and create one so that you can see how it actually works. Okay, so then apart from the global settings, once you set your global settings, what you want to do is you want to set the permalink settings right here. We like to have Go as the base identifier, okay, but you can choose either have without a base or base. What that means is the link is going to be whatever your domain.com /go and then / whatever your URL. So we're gonna do this Go for now and save settings so that you can see how this actually works. Okay, now we're gonna add a new link so that you can see how this works, and then we're gonna go into the retargeting audiences part. Good, so let's create this test control link here, and you can see it adds Go /test, and we want to redirect to let's say Google. Okay, and you need to right here google.com. You can set custom settings for each link if you want to, so that you can do any specific settings for this link, or you can just leave the default global settings that we set up. So let's publish this link right here, and now let's test it out. Okay, so when you create your link, you can go back to all control links and see all your links right in here, and you can also add them into specific groups. Okay, so this one, if we go on there, you can add it to a specific group. When you create it right here, you can add it to a group if you want to organize them properly. So let's go and now click on this link just to see. So you can edit it, you can delete it, and you can view the test link right there, and you can see Go test it, how it loaded and now redirected to Google. Well, while it was loading right there, while it was loading, it would send the tracking pixels, it would send and fire those retargeting pixels all at once so that you can build up those retargeting audiences. Now the link you're gonna add to your retargeting audiences is gonna be this one. Okay, so when you're creating, so let's take for example, let's take Facebook, let's take the retargeting audiences on Facebook real quick. 1 second. Good, so right here inside your ads manager for Facebook, for example, and you would do the same thing on every other retargeting platform you create a retargeting audience on. Okay, so here when you create an audience, let's go, and this is one of our test accounts to showcase features here, what we're going to do is you're going to click on create a custom audience and website traffic, and then you're going to select anyone who visits specific web pages, and right here you're going to include that link. URL contains that link right there. Okay, you can select how many times you want the people to be to remain on that list, include past website traffic, and right here we can say, okay, this is the audience name, test, and when people then click on our specific link, when they click on this, they will be added to that retargeting audience right away if you have the proper tag, the proper retargeting ID added to the settings of that link under the global settings, or specifically for that link as I showed you here with the custom settings. Okay, so once you start doing this, once you start driving traffic through your control links, that is going to build up massive retargeting audiences on every other platform, every single platform you want to, and that you set it up under the global settings all at once. Okay, so I hope you start using link control as soon as possible. Implement this into your business model and business strategies, and also into your marketing strategies, because this will save you a lot of time. It will build up huge retargeting audiences. It will allow you to keep control over your traffic at any point. Right here, let's say we want to have our ads running and carrying on, and without having to resubmit our ads, we can just change and now redirect our traffic to facebook.com and just update over here, and when people then go to that link, now it's going to be redirecting to Facebook, as you can see. So very powerful stuff to keep control of your traffic and your hits and all your paid traffic that you're paying for, and at the same time build massive retargeting audiences all at once without having to actually build up and install pixels on all your sites every single time and so on. You just do it once, and every ad you run, every link you create, every control link will be building your retargeting audiences, providing that you create just this little rule right here on Facebook and the other platforms. Okay, you need to set that rule, and that will then run on autopilot for you. Okay, so thank you very much for paying attention, and have a great experience, and have a great experience with link control. Have a great day, and talk to you soon. Bye bye.